In this video, we will add some other items inside our cart component. So let's import a button group and a label from React Bootstrap. We will then add some space after the title, maybe four spaces. And then we copy the column, we paste it, and we write in here the price, we render in here the price, and we will put a width of 2 for small devices. I also added a currency. Then we copy and paste, and here we will render the quantity, and we will render it with a label. Style will be success. We don't yet have the quantity in the state, so for now we don't pass any variable here. We copy and paste this column, and we change extra small to 6 and small to 4. And in here we will put our button group. A button group, as you may imagine, is a React Bootstrap component which keeps together a group of buttons. And we will manually style to have a minimum width of 300 pixels. We then add a button for removing items, quantity quantity of an item from the cart. So we put a minus sign and a style of default. The side style will be small. We copy and paste, we put exactly the same button but with the plus sign for adding quantity of an item in the basket. And finally we add some space, maybe 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we place a delete button for deleting an item from the cart. It will have a danger style and sides will be small. Okay, let's save. Okay, we got an error. What is this? I forgot an equal sign after the BS style. So save and refresh, and everything works fine. You might have noticed that if you try to add twice the same product, you get an error. There are still some actions and reducers that we need to add in order to complete this cart. But before we move forward completing the cart, I need you to replace all the ID with an underscore ID. Apologies for the request, but soon we will connect this shopping cart to MongoDB, and we will ask Mongo to add an ID for us automatically, and Mongo uses an underscore ID. If this was a real bookshop, we would probably opt to insert our own ID, such as the ISBN code. But I believe it's better not to hardcode the database, so you could use this shopping cart for any type of products. And I hope you would appreciate this approach. The ID we need to replace are in Books Reducer JS. You have two IDs inside initial state. Then replace the ID inside the find index function in delete book. Then replace other two IDs inside find index in update book. In book item JS, there are two IDs to be replaced inside handle cart function. In book list JS, there are three IDs to be replaced inside the map function. Finally, in cart.js, there is one ID inside the panel key. And now let's move forward on adding new action and reducers for the cart.